Welcome back to the channel, guys. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Francis. Everybody, welcome. Yes. Murder that like button. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we're going to be having an interesting conversation today about Friday the 13th. The new Crystal Lake series is coming out, and I'm very pumped. I saw the little poster that they did. It was not really like an official poster. It was more of someone came up with like what is it called? What do they normally call it when they come up with posters? Just to, a fan, it's obviously a fan poster, but there's another word for it I'm trying to think of, but you know how it is when you start trying to think of it, you just never can think of it. So, how are you, man? Thank you, Dark Shadow. Hello, Cheyenne, Jason. How you guys doing? Thank you so much, Francis. I really appreciate it, man. I'm doing really good, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on into the Friday night live stream. As you can tell, we're doing it rather late tonight. It's been quite a while since we've done it this late, a Friday night. So. Let's hopefully have a lot of great discussions about horror films, the paranormal, anything creepy that you guys want to talk about. We will certainly dive on into. So yeah, definitely ask your questions if you got any questions. I really appreciate it. I'm just sipping down on water and drinking coffee. Oh, Jordan, I'm getting a puppy soon. Fuck yeah, man, that's awesome. It was kind of funny that you mentioned that. I actually was scrolling through Facebook a second ago and I just saw one of my friends had like a batch of puppies they're trying to get rid of. Rames, thank you so much, man. I'm glad to see you too. Thank you so much, Francis, for getting us started quite early. Wow, I think that's like the quickest donation I've ever seen. Like we're only 3 minutes into it and $3. Damn, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. So, yes, you guys have been asking me a lot. How would I direct a Friday the 13th movie? I've always wanted to be a director ever since I was probably in middle school. I've always wanted to be a film director. I've always wanted to do horror films, specifically because my friend Lane introduced me into the horror genre. Well, I was introduced into the horror genre long before, but Lane kind of revitalized and kind of brought it back to me with the Evil Dead movie, which I had never seen until I first met Lane. He came over one day and he sat down and he's like, "Have you ever seen the original The Evil Dead?" And I'm like, "No, man, I've never even heard of it." And we saw it and we watched it and man, we had a blast. We seriously had a blast. I was a big horror fan since I was a kid, so a lot of you guys know that, of course. A lot of you guys know that I'm a big fucking horror movie guy. I don't know if you can tell. But it's always been a part of my life. So yeah, I've always wanted to direct horror. And one of the things I've always wanted to direct would have been a Friday the 13th sequel. Friday the 13th being my favorite horror franchise of all time. It's really hard not to want to like kind of give a take on it or like make a direct sequel to a movie that maybe you feel like would really benefit the franchise. And of course, most of you already know, I've been more kind of going towards the requel route, kind of a reboot sequel kind of thing. And it worked very well with Halloween, so I feel like it would probably work very well with Friday the 13th. And most of you guys know, Friday the 13th probably has, I hate saying it being a Friday the 13th fan, and I actually enjoy more of the sequels for Friday the 13th than I even do Halloween, but Friday the 13th is very much known for having quite out there sequels that really take a weird route and don't really go anywhere and don't really add anything new. One tried to add something new. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell really tried to do something new with the franchise, but it really didn't work out. They tried to give it like an Evil Dead kind of esque vibe to it, a very supernatural vibe. And Jason's always been supernatural, but not on that extent, where Jason was literally popping out a little demon baby version of himself and just shooting from body to body. It really didn't work. It really didn't work. And I can respect the director for trying to do something different, trying to bring something new to the franchise itself, but he really failed, unfortunately. I would probably go back down the original roots of Friday the 13th. I would go back to part four. I feel like part four and below are literally gold movies. I genuinely mean that. I feel like the first four Friday the 13th movies are fucking amazing. And I will stand by that till probably the day I die. I will take that with me to my grave. The first four Friday movies are awesome. I actually do like several of the sequels that came out after part four. I love part seven. I love part six. Jason Takes Manhattan, not so much. My least favorite of the franchise. Jason Goes to Hell. I can see some great aspects to it, but not really for me. And Friday the 13th remake, I'm an okay fan of. I don't love it, but fan of it. I know there's some hardcore Friday the 13th fans who actually love that one the most. That's like their favorite Friday film, and I've always been blown away by that. Obviously, it's an opinion, so opinions are. I respect everybody's opinions, but for me, the first four Friday movies are awesome. So I would go back to part four. I would make a requel. I would pretty much just completely get rid of everything that came after part four and make a direct sequel. to that movie. I feel like that movie itself is the best in the franchise. Like writing wise, it's the best. Character wise, it's the best. And it introduced probably one of the more likable characters of the franchise, which in Tommy Jarvis really like. And I also Trish. Trish was actually a really cool character too. So I really loved their dynamic back and forth. Jordan, do you like the Supernatural TV series? I haven't seen too much of it, to be honest with you. How about Jason fighting Tina in part 7? I actually didn't mind Jason fighting Tina in part 7. I know a lot of people really didn't work for them. They was kind of comparing it to like Jason versus Carrie White, and I liked it. I liked that one did something different. Again, another one that did something different and actually kind of worked for me. I thought that was cool. It was different. So yeah, I liked that. Again, I've had Larpar Lincoln, who played Tina, actually comment on one of my videos before, so that was pretty cool. One of my highlights for sure of my channel so far was her commenting on my reaction to Rose Blood, the Friday the 13th fan film. That was probably a highlight of mine. I was so appreciative. And Stephanie hopped on in. How you doing, Stephanie? Thank you so much for hopping on in. If you guys are hopping on in, by the way, please say hello. Please give me an idea of who's all watching. I see there's like several people in right now. We got 14 people hopping on in. So if you guys are hopping on in, please let me know in the comments that you are watching. And yeah, we will dive more into it. Kevin the Collector, what's up, man? Not too much, dude. I'm just talking about where I would take the Friday the 13th franchise after we're finally getting, after years of waiting, 2009. After finally, since 2009, we're getting more Friday the 13th stuff. It's incredible, man. I literally feel like, and this is no pun intended because I know we're in December, but I feel like a kid on Christmas. I really do. Just hearing all this news about Friday the 13th stuff, it really is. Drinking coffee, I see. I am drinking coffee. It's late. It is late, and I actually slept earlier. That's why it's a little bit later than I normally go. But I really had to sleep. I was pretty exhausted. Over 10 years of waiting. These things have been 10 years in the making, really. Jordan, did you see them they might be making Trick or Treat 2? I'm pretty sure they are making Trick or Treat 2. I don't even think it's a might anymore. I think they are making Trick or Treat 2. Yeah, and Michael Doddery's coming back. Jay, dude, Mike is here. You are so awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you, man. You are a badass. Thank you so much. This guy has been going. He apparently bought me a PS5. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'd never even asked for a PS5 in my life. And hey, Origin PS5 should be there soon. It's fucking crazy, man. Some of the things people do for you, it's crazy. I'm so fucking honored by this channel. I am not. I feel like I'm not even worthy, man. Let's see. Oh wow, Larpar Lincoln made a comment on one of your videos. Yeah, Larpar Lincoln made a comment on one of my videos. It was pretty crazy. It was one again a highlight for me. When I saw her comment, I'm like, I have to double check if that's her. And I went to her YouTube. And yeah, it was her. I was like, oh my fuck, that is awesome. I didn't hear about the new Friday the 13th. That's sick. Yeah, they're going to they're trying to develop a movie, and they're also coming out with the series by A24. Nonetheless, A24 fucking is going to be making a prequel series for Peacock for Friday the 13th, like the first film, like a prequel series about Crystal Lake. I am so fucking, I could cry, man. I'm so happy Friday the 13th is finally getting back onto the big screen. I really am. It's been so long since I've seen one. And I grew up watching Friday the 13th, and I'm a very passionate talker when I talk about things I love. I love Friday the 13th. I don't think you guys understand how much I really love the franchise and how nostalgic it is for me, and how, Pamela Voorhees was one of the scariest performances I think I've ever seen in horror, and probably one of the most underappreciated performances too. No one talks about Pamela Voorhees, fucking Betsy Palmer. No one talks about that performance, and it's just, to me, it's a shame, because I feel like she literally is probably even scarier than Jason. Yeah, and the idea that we're going to be seeing what Jason was like in his kid years, man. And if they bring, like, let's say Tom Savini back to like do the makeup for the kid, oh my gosh. Could you imagine what that must do, how cool that would be for him to come back and do like the makeup effects for young Jason like he did in Friday the 13th part 1 back in like 19 fucking 80. I don't know how I would react to that. Love Friday the 13th. Same here, Michael. Same here, man. Have you seen Krampus? I have seen Krampus. I really enjoy that movie a lot. That's dope. I look forward to it. Same, Peachy. Same. Cannot wait. Hey, Philip's in the house. How you doing, Philip? Thank you so much for hopping on in, man. By the way, I'm glad to hear about your surgery, dude. I'm glad your whole situation worked out fine. Dude, so much for your US PS5. You fucking deserve. Let's see. You are so much for us. The least I could do is buy you a PS5. The least you could do is buy dude. PS5s are not cheap. You fucking deserve it, bro. Merry Christmas. Well, I really fucking appreciate your support, man. You didn't have to go that far for me. You didn't have to do that, dude. That is going to be one hell of a thing to unbox. I must say I'm very much blown away that you would even want to do that for me. I have like I almost had no words. And I'm never like I'm always it's never gonna get old for me. I'm always shocked to see how generous people can be and how fucking much they really like. I never even hinted at a PS5 before. And you're like, oh hey man, I just bought you PS5, sending it your way. Merry Christmas. It's like, oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. You know what one of the best moments of childhood was for me, man? One of the best childhood moments I've ever had in my life. Opening a Nintendo 64 for the first time. I don't know if you guys ever had that experience, but opening like a Nintendo 64, or maybe like a Nintendo GameCube. I remember going, yeah, this fucking guy. Um, well now my don't no. All the gifts that you guys send to me, I don't take for granted. I appreciate everything you guys send to me. I always take it to heart. I got a lot of stuff in my closet that I would love to display on my background. I'm just almost out of space now, so I might have to redo my background at some point. Hell, I might even have to get another Blu-ray shelf. So this background you see right now, I might have to change here soon because I might have to get another Blu-ray shelf and put it right in here so I can put all my Blu-rays together. I need to get my own place. I need to really start working on getting my own place. Um, I hate saying that, but it's true, man. I'm at some point gonna run out of room, and I'm not gonna sure where I'm gonna be putting everything. So I got to get my own place at some point. I think I'm ready. I'm also kind of getting to that point where I feel like I'm kind of starting to get ready to like want to be on my own and set my own place up and everything. Um, yeah, no, I know that was pretty personal of me to say, but I think it's true. I think I'm getting to that point. It's amazing. Betsy Palmer worked with Anthony Perkins in the 1957 Western film, The Tenth Star, the future Pamela Voorhees and Norman Bates in the same film. Isn't that crazy? I remember being super happy when my parents got me a Wii. Yeah, got us a Wii. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? Have you ever thought about writing your own horror script? Yeah, I have actually. I have. Absolutely. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you could always rotate stuff. I could, you're right. It's not really whether or not I want to rotate the stuff and whether I want to put it in the background. I'm when I say like I'm running out of space, I literally mean like um I'd buy you a car, but I ain't that rich. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the fucking that's what counts, man. The thought counts. That's like fucking crazy. That's dedication. Holy shit. Um, what I was about to say is at some point I was hoping to actually write fan films. I would love to make my own fan film. Again, I would love to make a Friday the 13th thing. Don't have the money or nothing to do that yet. I would want to get like a good location. I don't want to make some shitty ass fan film. I don't know about you guys, and I know a lot of people have been asking me, to make like paranormal videos and stuff, but in my mind, I'm a filmmaker at heart. I'm a person who wants to put everything into something. So I don't like the thought of me just taking my phone out to the middle of the woods and trying to record like a paranormal investigation and then upload a shitty video to my YouTube channel. No one's gonna subscribe to that. No one's gonna want to watch that. I really feel like if you're gonna go for it, you need to go all the way. You need to get the right equipment. You need to get You need to get the right camera. You need to get the right shit to do this. I'm not gonna half-ass it, and that's just me. I would rather wait I'd rather wait 10 years to do paranormal investigations with the right equipment than do one tomorrow with like shit equipment, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the first time you really want to get that first video right. Because Sam and Colby, maybe their first time doing a paranormal investigation wasn't the best video. That wasn't the greatest, wasn't it? But I get it. I say you really want to. I really want to put all my effort and work into what I do. I love the idea of. I don't want to regret what I put. You know what I mean? Like there's some videos I really look back on and I'm like, damn, I really wish I filmed that differently. Like the Texas trip. I actually look back on that video and I'm like, damn, I wish we had a different camera. Let's see here. I couldn't wait to get out of my parents' house. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I moved out 2 weeks after my 16th birthday. I literally am, and I hate saying it. Well, I never shame anybody for living with their parents for as long as they need to, but currently I am 26 years old, and I'm still here. But right now, I'm so focused. I was given an opportunity to do YouTube, and when you have an opportunity, and not everybody does, that's why I'm so grateful for like my situation and my family and everything. They gave me an opportunity to actually focus on what something maybe I wanted to do with my life, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm I'm gonna try to do YouTube again because I really wanted to be a filmmaker. I really love the idea of content creating. I love entertaining people. I love talking to people online. I love all of this stuff. So I love horror movies, and there's not really that many jobs that involve you talking about horror films. So I thought, hey, fuck, I will try see how far I make it on YouTube. I love talking about weird shit. I love talking about serial killers, paranormal, cryptids. I love talking about. I'm that guy. I'm very much that guy, and I'm just grateful that we've succeeded on a lot of the things I've kind of set out to do. It was crazy, man. Almost 20,000 subscribers in 2 years. Almost 20,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy to think about? Well, I didn't have a choice, honestly. I would have loved to stay, but I had a falling out with my mom around that time. No, understandable, understandable. So you are 26, Jordan. You move out when you are ready. You rock. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm getting to the point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really am getting to that point where I'm like, I really like. I know my parents. They love me around and everything, and I know they appreciate me being around and whatnot. But at some point here soon, you got to start thinking about yourself. I feel like not speaking for everybody. I'm starting to think about myself and what I really need to do to really amp it up a little bit and getting my own place, getting my own studio set up in my own place would probably be one of the best things. I had to drive an hour just to visit friends. Yeah, yeah. We have 10 people watching and 6 likes. If you guys are hopping on into the live stream, be sure you say hello. Be sure you slay that like button. Have you considered looking for a roommate? I have, actually. I have. Now, the reason why I haven't done that, and there's reasons why, there are reasons why, is because when it comes to having a roommate, and I've been offered actually. There was a good point where I could have probably had a roommate at some point with my friend, and they were offering let me go live with them at their place, and I was like, oh fuck, that's very sweet of you guys. And at one point, and they have a kid, so they wanted to go all out for me like that, was really appreciated. But I'm sitting here like I don't want to be a burden on them, right? I don't want to be a burden, and when it comes to uh, getting a place with a person you are expected to help out, and I would be wanting to help out, but and I am making the money that I could have been helping out, but I'm not making a shit ton of money, if that makes sense. I am making money. Like I'm making okay money right now doing what I'm doing. Like I'm making more money than I thought I'd ever make off YouTube. But it's not really we're not to the point where I'm like I feel comfortable or I feel safe enough to like leave and then hopefully it's not going to fucking fall apart the second I walk out the door, right? You really want to be you want to make sure you are going to be financially stable before you leave. And I cuz I don't want to come back repeatedly. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy who says, "All right, I found a place. I'm going to go there." And then like 2 weeks later be like, "I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't have the money to do it." And I don't want to be that person who keeps coming in and out, coming in and out. I want to actually get my own place and settle there. And yeah, just be careful you don't get the roommate from hell like a single white female. Uh, yeah, yeah. Great advice, Jason. Jordan, you are an eagle, fly and soar, bro. Once you find the right roommate, it's great time. There's always someone to help you and might be there for you. Right. And it might have been good. It might be a good idea. You never know. You never know. Moving in with somebody and whatnot, having your own deal going on, and you guys make an agreement on how much maybe he's gonna do with taxes. Maybe I like taxes, but like bills and stuff. And it could work. It could really work, but you just never know. You just never know. And I don't want to be a burden. I've always thought about that. I'm always thinking about other people. I don't want to be a burden to everybody. I don't want to be that person. I'm trying to find success in my own way, if that makes sense. First, I want to be successful on my own. I don't want to be. I don't want people to feel like they need to like pay for things for me. You know what I mean? My roommate and I have a great situation. He's gone for 3 months, comes home a week, and he's gone again for the other 3 months. I prefer being alone with a romantic partner. Right. Right. Makes sense. Hopefully, the person I move in with actually would be a romantic partner. Honestly, I'm just me. I'm just being honest. Like, hopefully, me and my roommate just stay in our rooms. Hey, I stay. This is my room slash studio. I kind of made it into both for the time being. For the time being, of course. At some point, I would love to get my own house and deck it out with horror shit. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy, man. When I get my own place, and who knows how far we'll get. But Reed has hopped on in. Thank you so much for joining, Reed. By the way, guys, if you're hopping on into this live stream and have not said hello, please say hello. And if you want to hit that like button, please hit that like button. It does mean a lot. We're at 8 likes right now with 10 viewers. It does mean a lot to go the extra mile. So Friday the 13th Part 4 fucking rules. I agree. That is my personal favorite Friday film. My roommate's gay, so we're definitely not partners, but he's a great guy. Well, that's good. That's good. That's what matters, you know, a great person. You don't want to be with a fucking demon. Uh, you just don't. You don't where they criticize everything you do. My two roommates hate each other, but they're both okay with me. LOL. That's good. That's good. It sucks they hate each other though, because that's a nightmare in itself. You can probably hear them like fucking so many awkward moments between them. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got an AC going right now. It's like fucking burning up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I had my heater on most of the day, so it kind of makes sense. Jordan, are you an independent type of dude? Like independent, like I do everything by myself. Uh, Update my. I did not ask her out. Opposite directions after class, but I don't want to be weird either. When I go up to her, I still want to try to. Though, you give it a shot. Yeah, no rushing it. No rushing it. Give it a shot though. I'm not really like. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do things with another person. I really do. I mean, I was doing YouTube with Michael for a long time. I mean, I do like partner in crime. I do like someone who wants to support, like, go 50-50 on this thing. But no, you see, we live in a world where there's no need to be independent, right? You don't want to. And don't get me wrong, I also think it's good to be independent a little bit because it means you don't need another person around, right? You don't need another person around. You can take care of things yourself if need be, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You don't want to rely on everybody all the time. But I don't mind people helping out. I really don't. Some people want to be independent for jobs. Right, right, right. Exactly. Of course, Jordan goes live when it was about to Red Dead Redemption 2, when I was about to game Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, dude, I just got Red Dead online. My friends actually paid that. They bought it for me for like a Christmas gift. They just like, hey, you want to play Red Dead online? Here you go. And I'm like, oh, cool. So it's on my PC. Crazy enough. 100% agree, Reed. But yeah, no, I have been enjoying the independent feel. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. I'm the creative mastermind here right now. I'm the creative mastermind. Believe it or not, Reed. Believe it or not, I've never had a girlfriend. Believe it or not. Not because I'm like a bad looking dude and no one's ever offered, no one's ever come up to me and everything. No, I've had people come up to me and they've hit on me and flirted me and everything, and they probably would be my girlfriend. I've chose to kind of stay single, and I at some point here soon, I don't think I'm gonna be staying single for much longer, because I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm almost 30 years old, and I really don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. I don't want to be that guy who's just gonna be alone. That's a scary thought. Dying alone, that is a scary thought, or at least dying with no one around. I think that's horrifying. I've never had a girlfriend. No, no, I've never had a girlfriend. Jay, dude, have you played Call of Duty? I have played Call of Duty. I do. I actually love Call of Duty. I love the zombie stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I love the zombie stuff. I love a lot of people ask me, what are ideas for Christmas you have and stuff. I say zombies. I mean zombies, horror films. I'm pretty easy actually. You can probably fucking send anything with a zombie on it, and I'll be like, oh, that's fucking dope. That's definitely surprising. The new Super Mario clip has Easter eggs galore. Ooh, I need to check that out. And Peachy, you're not the first person to tell me that. It's yeah, I've never had a girlfriend. Yeah, throughout school, I was bullied a lot. I was made fun of. It was outside of school when I started getting hit on more. But I must say, um, I gotta say, when I oh fuck, when I was in school, I was very blind to when people were flirting with me. I'm sure there was probably several girls in my class who were probably hitting on me. I was just completely oblivious to it, and I just didn't realize at the time. Now that I look back on it, there's like moments where I'm like, oh wow, I probably could have actually hooked up with that girl, or like maybe like gotten on it, went on a date with them, and I just completely just right by me, and it happened several times. Oh, I just hit a cup. Scared the hell out of me. But the Super Mario thing, dude, I'm so excited for that movie. Actually, I saw that they dropped a clip. I didn't watch it because the less I know about the film, the better. Let's see here. Let's see here. Nothing wrong with being single, but I'm gay and got my husband Brad for 15 years. 15 years. Damn, dude. Fuck. Awesome. That's awesome. Congrats. I almost forgot to tell you. I already sent your Christmas package yesterday afternoon. Do you want me to send the tracking number to your Instagram? You probably can. You probably can if you want to. Send me the tracking number to make sure it gets here, and I know it's supposed to be down there, so nothing happens to it. Yeah, absolutely. You aren't alone. How do I send you the box once I get it? The PO box information is down in the description below, like PO box and everything, where I live and all that stuff. So PO box 379 Leesburg, Ohio 45135 is where you'll send it, and you'll write JCARTS on it. That kind of lets me know that it's not like I didn't order it. Like my name, like Jordan, is what I use to like when I order stuff, so I know it's not from fan mail or something. So like you just send it JCARTS. Um, Oh, ho, 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 look at that. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had one of those hop on in here. For me, I'm autistic, so things happen slowly for me, and so I probably wouldn't understand flirting signs. Dude, you don't even have to be autistic to fucking or anything to really not be oblivious to all that stuff, man. A lot of guys are oblivious to women flirting with them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna joke around. I remember I was seeing my friend get hit on, and like I would see him getting hit on, and I would know he's getting hit on. But when someone hits on me, I'm just completely oblivious to it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a social butterfly and I flirt with everyone. I like to make people feel good about themselves and it makes me feel good. I can't help it sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Dang, you're fast. Just about to get that. Oh, yeah, no, I've been doing this for a while. But thank you, thank you. People are just confusing. People can be confusing. Some people, if you like me, just say, damn, Jordan, I'd tap that. Right? That makes it so much easier. But that's just creepy when people do it, right? If a guy does that to a girl, it's creepy. It's scary. That's scary shit. And it is kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I've actually had conversations about that. What is like the creepy for women, right? I so clingy probably when women like are like really clingy, they won't let go of you. I remember there was one girl, right? There was one girl I was talking to and she really liked me. She really liked me. And literally within probably a day or two knowing her, she wanted me to meet her parents right away. I had never felt more fucking like I was so awkward. It was so awkward. I remember my face going bloodshot red. She tried to like put me in an awkward situation where she put her fucking brother, like her older brother, on the phone with me and shit. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I felt so awkward, and I was like, I don't even know these people, and you're already trying to like I hardly even know you, and you're trying to introduce me to your family. It was just like, wow, I can't do that. I can't do that. There was one girl who was like talking about, you ever thought about getting married and like having kids and stuff and everything like that, and that's a normal thing to ask somebody. But she also really liked me, and she was also really clingy. So I've never had a girlfriend, but I have been in situations where clingy girls and is yeah, yeah, clingy is the worst for me. I'm the type of person that needs to talk to their partner 24/7, right? uh I'm not the type of person that needs to talk to their partner 24/7. I don't need to either. I don't need to either. Like, don't get me wrong. I would definitely want to find someone I can talk to whenever I need to, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Gadiel hopped on in. Jeeves, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Gadiel's in the house, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're hopping on into the live stream, hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching, and hop on into the conversation. Relationships are horror in itself. All the time, not all the time. There are some there are some people out there who really kind of over dramatize relationships and everything. This is coming from someone who has not been in a relationship, but I've also seen, maybe I have not been in a relationship, but I've also seen people go through relationships, and I've seen when they can get really bad, and I've seen when they can get really good. I've seen the worst in relationships by being on the sidelines. So, even knowing, yes, I have not been in one, I do understand what goes on in them. And I know people will like say, well, if you haven't been in one, you shouldn't be talking about it. It's like, no, I don't really need to be in a relationship to understand what goes on in relationships. I know what goes on in relationships. I do agree though, as my 30s approach, I'm feeling the pressure to settle down. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? It is weird, Peachy, when you actually feel that. It's an awkward thing. I don't, because I don't want to be like a guy who's in his 40s getting in a relationship for the first time. That would be really sucky, and I would regret that, I feel like, because I've had all these years to actually be with someone looking young, and actually living young, and I don't know if I'd want to wait for that. I really don't. I'm getting to that point where it's kind of beginning to like weigh down on me a little bit. It's like, yeah, you can be single for, however long you want, but how long are you really wanting to be single? Jordan, go with the gut feeling. You will know when you find the right one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I also don't want to force myself with the set. No, you don't. No, you don't. You want it to come naturally. You want it to come naturally. That's the scary part. That's why I think a lot of people freak out, right? When they start like talking about, I'm like this old and I still haven't found the love of my life. That's why they start freaking out, because they feel like, all their youth is being just wasted away without having the person there to actually, build a relationship with. So I completely understand why people freak out. Oh, we talk in relationships. I'm 35 and giving up finding my other now. It's too tough and hard on the system with getting played so much. There's a fucking lot of bad people out there. There's a lot of people out there who play people. It's true. It's true, but I'd say never give up. Never give up. You just don't want to give up. Don't give up, but take a break trying to find. Don't give up, but take a break. Because I gotta tell you, man. And I'm not no specialist. I don't know how to tell people, what. I don't like being that person. I don't like telling you what to do. I don't want to feel like my opinion is more than yours, and whatever I say is absolutely right. So believe everything I say. I don't want to say that. Life's not that easy. Life is blunt and sometimes confusing. Most of the time, it's confusing. But it's one of those things where it's like I will never give up. I don't feel like giving up will settle anything. I feel like someday I will probably find that person, but I'm not rushing out, trying to find that person. I'm not like fucking making it like my life's goal to do that. There's a lot I want to accomplish in my life. You only get one life, right? You only get one life, so you gotta make it count. Let's see. Don't be the 40-year-old virgin. I don't want to be that 40-year-old. Well, I'm not a virgin. I'll make that fucking clear. I'm not a virgin. I'll just make that clear. Speak of the devil. As I'm talking about, like, I'm not a virgin, that fucking have a good time, find your love thing pops up. Fucking crazy. Mr. Ink, how you doing? Moved to the city trying to find a guy to be I'm gonna mispronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna mispronounce that. I'm not that smart, man. Apologies. But gay guys don't seem to want to be one-on-one, so I'm learning to be happy single. Finding a partner isn't promised, however. Right. No, I completely understand. I really do. What's the dog's name again? Sorry, did someone ask about a dog? My roommate parents had an arranged marriage and they constantly fight. Just have fuck buddies these days. Let's see here. Are you talking about my dog? My dog's name is Callie, if you're talking about my dog. That's who you're talking about. Observations I have made of various couples is the reason I am single. And right. And I hope no one takes, my whatever I say to heart. Don't ever take what I say to heart, for one. It's just an opinion. Callie is the name of my dog. Callie, like if you're talking about my German Shepherd, Baby Girl was the wiener dog that passed away that we had. Unfortunately, she passed away probably going on a month now, probably a little bit over a month. Are you shy, buddy? A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. Like I remember I being asked that, why don't you do meet and greets with your fans and everything? Dude, I'm gonna be fucking shy. Like I would love to do meet and greets. I don't think I'm gonna do meet and greets until I hit at least 100,000 subs. There's no point. There's not that many people who would probably come out to see me. I know a few of you guys would probably come out to see me, but like not a lot. And you don't want to do that when you don't have a lot of people who come out to you, because you have to set it up. It's going to cost a lot of money. You got to be able to, you want people to show up. You can survive single as you are now, Jordan, and I'm okay. Learn to be yourself because so many are terrified of being alone and jump to any red flag. Exactly. I do not want to jump to any red flag. Excuse me. I know plenty of gay friends who want one relationship and ain't happily married. Today I found out that one of my artists I listened to is Lyrics 1969 Time Castle. His name is Phil Ox. Ooh, interesting. Mandeep, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Yeah, you jumped on in when we're all talking about relationships and life and stuff. So if anybody's hopping on in, the title is like how would I direct a Friday the 13th, but we are talking about like relationships and life and all that stuff. See, are you in control of life or is life in control of you? 50-50. I'd say 50-50. It's got half of my life in control, and I got the other half of life in control. Lives are kind of like meet and greets, just not in person. That's kind of exactly right. Yeah, it's a meet and greet just online. We have almost 30 people watching, guys. Please hit that like button. It means a lot. If you could remake any horror movie you've seen, which one would you choose? Dude, I'm probably gonna get hate for this because a lot of people don't like remakes and everything. Even knowing I have no issues with the remakes, sometimes remakes are better than the originals. I'll go as far as saying that. I don't really care. So, what would I remake from a movie that I've seen? You know, it'd be interesting one to remake. I've thought about this actually several times now. The Burning, the original, The Burning would be an interesting one to remake. Yeah, yeah. I know that might not be the one people are going to be like rushing out to go see and stuff, but and the original is like a freaking almost perfect slasher film. But that would be a fun one. I would really definitely take it into a different direction. Like I wouldn't want to rehash the same old same old. I'd want to do my own thing, do my own take on it. But yeah, bring back Cropsy would be fun. Let's see. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. I think it's been a pretty solid day. I probably have social anxiety. Like I kept asking people in the Discord server of how to ask my crush, and I was just overthinking. Yeah, that's the thing you probably don't want to do is overthink. You don't want to overthink. Literally the worst that can happen is she just says no. That's the worst that can happen. There's no reason to overthink things. It's just a question. Would you be interested in going out on a date with me or something like that? That's it. That's it. This is coming from a guy who also felt anxiety about asking girls out and stuff, especially to where I was being bullied all the time. It wasn't something I was just wanting to do because I was afraid people were going to make fun of me for asking a really attractive girl out. That is something that went through my mind in school. But I regret that because just because that's how it played out in my mind doesn't mean that's how it plays out in real life. So, I'm shy as fucking real life. For me, it's Disney's Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, but live action. Just bring back the old cast. I've seen the best and the worst meet and greets on TwitchCon. I've seen people groping creators and getting groped by creators. It's tough out there. Yeah, I would. That's if it was an OnlyFans account, then I'd do it. But it's not an OnlyFans account, so I don't. Yeah, it's weird. People do the weirdest shit for big piles of cash on Twitch. I've seen Twitch streams where people will like do the craziest shit for $100. No joke. I'll take $100 if you like flash the camera and shit like that. I'm not sure if they let that happen like on Twitch anymore, but I've seen like, yeah, people like if you like bounce your boobs inside your shirt and everything on camera. Yeah, I've seen some weird shit. But hey, you're getting paid $100, right? So who am I to say why you shouldn't do that? If you really like, if they're offering you $100, you might as fucking well, because that's money. Not saying you should do everything for money, but the Raft Massacre and the Burning was awesome. One of my favorite slasher moments of all time, I must say myself. Muppet Christmas Carol is one of my favorite Muppets movies. I think it is my favorite Muppet movie, actually. Muppets Christmas Carol, Jason the Burning Raft, and Murders Rock. Fuck yeah, they do. To be honest, I really enjoy Muppets movie from 2014. I don't even think I've seen the Muppets movie. No, I have. I have seen the 2014 Muppets movie. I don't think I've seen Muppets Most Wanted. No, I mean at meet and greets, at TwitchCon, the convention, people will just touch the creators without their consent. It's fine. Really? Really? So like they'll actually like go up like just that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, poor Sam and Colby have had crowds of people at meet and greets. Yeah. What is your favorite Christmas movie? My favorite Christmas movie of all time is the original Home Alone. It's always been one that just stuck with me. Yeah, I won't lie. I won't lie to you guys. I'm a single guy. I really am. And if one of my fans is wanting to hit on me, that's fine. But like if you actually walk up and like grab me or something, like yeah, that's next level. Like that's sexual assault. Regardless of how kind you are and all that, it's still sexual assault. You wouldn't want someone doing that to you. You just wouldn't want anybody doing that to you. So, regardless of whether it's Sam and Colby, like you don't walk up and grab somebody. You just don't do it. Have a little bit more respect. I have not seen the Fury from 1978. For me, it's Home Alone and Spirited right now. I need to see Spirited. I really do. I was gonna watch Nope tonight. Actually, the Jordan Peele movie. I was gonna watch Nope. I actually didn't get a chance. I passed out. I was really exhausted, as I said. But yes, this year I've seen a better 2018 TwitchCon. I punched someone for touching. Yes, this year I've heard was better 2018 TwitchCon. I punched someone for touching me. You were actually touched at a TwitchCon. Yeah, you were in the right to punch them. That's fucked up. Damn, I don't know if I'd ever want to go to a TwitchCon. Thank God I'm not famous on Twitch. I'm not expected to go, or I wouldn't go to these things. Geez, yeah, no, fuck that. That is so fucked. What is wrong with people so much? I like the one with what's his face? Are you talking about Christmas Carol? I know a new Haunted Mansion is coming to Disney Plus. I'm actually looking forward to it. I know Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in it. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't really care for the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie. It's not one of my personal favorites. I get why people love it. It's part of childhood. That's the only reason why I've sat down and watched it. And by the way, the mausoleum scene in that movie was actually the best part of the entire film. It was kind of scary and like it felt like really cool Haunted Mansion shit. But I'm not like a diehard fan of that movie. Yes, of course, Jordan. I'm a young lady. We get all the shit Twitch events. Women are respected at those cons. They really aren't. You're right. You're right. You're right. They're women are not respected at cons. Um, fuck, that's fucked up. Sorry, I'm sorry to hear that, Peachy. Do you like Violent Night? Are you talking about the new one that came out? I haven't seen the new Violent Night movie yet. Wait, I know it's December, but have you watched the show Ghost? And how are you? I have not watched the show Ghost, and I am doing solid. Karma's a bitch. I love saying that name. I wonder who Danny DeVito is going to be in the Haunted Mansion. That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, there was a guy in the first Haunted Mansion who was kind of short, so I wonder if he's going to play that guy. That's okay. It's a thing of the past. That's true. No, it is a thing of the past, but it doesn't make it okay. I'm never a fan of when people just randomly grope a woman. Like if I'm just gonna say, if you were my girlfriend and this guy groped you right in front of me, I would probably go to jail. I'm just being honest. That shit don't fly with me. Hell, I probably defend someone even if it wasn't my girlfriend because I just think that shit is just fucking wrong. I did hear a fan groped Carl Jacobs. Is that the guy from Mr. Beast's videos, Carl? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure if I hit like fucking 100,000 subscribers, I'll have fan fictions. Like I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be people fucking making weird websites, right? Because that probably happens a lot, actually. Okay, so it is Carl from Mr. Beasts, yeah. And just so you know, Sam and Colby are going to be uploading Sunday. I'm actually going to be watching some of the reaction channel stuff here soon. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I know I haven't been posting a lot of Sam and Colby stuff lately. I'm pouring my water. I know I haven't been watching a lot of Sam and Colby stuff lately, but that stuff is coming again. I do promise you. I just kind of took a break after Hell Week because Hell Week was a good time where I was just sitting down and watching nothing but Sam and Colby. So I had like quite a few Sam and Colby videos that were on the channel. Good evening, Jimmy. How are you doing on this fine Friday Fright night? Yeah, Carl from Mr. Beast, right? Meet and greet. He looked so uncomfortable, like he was going to cry in the video after being groped. It's awful. Um, and they're more than just girls or handsy with guys too. So like, yeah, it can be. I've been. I can't say that. I can't say that live. I can't say it live. But yeah, it's not fun. Good, no karaoke tonight. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now you can enjoy the live stream with us. Do you like country music? I love. You know what? I'm a decent fan of country music. I'm not a diehard fan. I'm decent though. Have you seen the Chucky show? I have only seen the first two episodes. Only seen the first two episodes. I would love to finish those as reactions. That's the reason why I haven't decided to watch seasons 1 and season 2 yet, because I would be doing it off camera. I would want to actually do a I would want to do a reaction series to that. And I'm also going to be doing a reaction series to Crystal Lake when it comes out. I don't react to every show people ask me to react to. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people I'd probably make a lot more fucking patrons, but still, Taylor, I'm tired. I worked until midnight and then worked at 8 a.m. today, so that's fun. Oh my goodness, hell no, hell no, Taylor. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I'm glad you made it to my live stream. Tell us about your night at work. Good God. I'm a country rock person. Let's see. Envision of personal space is not cool. No, it's not. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what sex you are. Doesn't matter what you do. You never want to be touched by just random people ever, ever. Unless they literally give you consent to do it, you shouldn't be touching anybody. Peachy love Thomas Rhett, Chase Rice, and Riley Green. Some people are mean to Carl and calling him gay and disgusting just because he paints his nails, and it's just rude. Well, I think there's a lot more than just he does. I know a lot of YouTubers who paint their nails. Doesn't mean they're gay. Fuck. Hey man, I may get may get a silicone match for Christmas. It would be my sixth dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't do that again. It was way too expensive. Someday in the future, maybe I'll think about it, but it's definitely a prized piece in my background. Sure, I love that silicone mask. I work at Target, so the holiday is a nightmare. Ooh, I worked at Walmart around Black Friday time. I can relate. I'm not sure how much worse Target is, or like which one is worse, Walmart or Target. Both though might have their ups and downs, but yeah, it's not fun during the holidays. No, it is not. Uh, I think I think you missed some of the comments. Oh boy, let me go back up really quick. I'm gonna try and listen to the artists in the group to lead up to it. Let's see, looking forward to it. I like the Highwayman. I don't think I've heard of the Highwayman, to be honest with you, man. I can't afford to pay for another streaming service, so I'll just watch the new Friday the 13th reactions with you. Well, fuck yeah, that works. That works. That works. If you guys want to wait and watch them with me, there you go. Let's see. Yes, Shania Twain. We have a lot of people hopping on in, by the way, guys. If you're hopping on in, hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching. I really appreciate the extra mile. Thank you, Cheyenne. Let's see here. Love Shania Twain. That don't impress me much. Yeah, sorry about missing some of the comments. I like. Oh God, when I hit if I'm doing this at the age of 40, dude, I'm gonna be struggling. There was one comment after the Sam and Colby one. Was there really? Let me go back up, buddy. Let me go back up. I listened to Route 66 podcast, and the next one is going to be about Joylet Prison and the Blues Brothers movie. I still need to watch the Blue Brothers. I really do. I still need to watch that movie. Was that it though? I think I got your comment. Maybe. Yeah, I got your comment. Okay, that was it. That was my comment. I just watched the almost a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's how big of a horror fan I am. I watched the Texas Killing Fields. It was pretty intense. Ooh. Actually, isn't that on Netflix? Yeah, that's on Netflix. What happened to Adriana King, Alice from Part 1? Actually, I follow her on Facebook. She does more of conventions and autographs and now more than acting, I think. She was also in that fan film, Jason Rising. Oh yes, I love Shania Twain. Carolyn Graham hopped on, and how you doing, Carolyn? Thank you so much for making it to the live stream. I really appreciate it. Glad you could make it. Let's see here. I love frozen. I had frozen pizza with night with treats. Oh, dude, that sounds so good. We have frozen pizza downstairs. I was actually tempted to get some and make it. I think it looks delicious. I really do. Yeah, people are cruel to Carl, and I have my own. I have my very own Carl. He likes his nails painted. And he's big, muscular, tattooed Chad. LOL. The Highwayman consists of Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and the other big country singers and country legends group. That is cool. Love Shania Twain. Gosh, maybe I need to react to Shania Twain. I need to find more artists to react to. That's some good water. That is some solid water right there. Yeah. you have any questions, ask away. Ask away. By the way, if you are a patron, I will be asking the patron community here soon about my next horror movie reaction, so be ready. I suggested BTS. You did a few, and there's tons more. That is true. You did. Yeah, yeah. I did. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I need to get back to them. I think I did four of their songs, maybe four, four or five. Did you watch Doctor Sleep? I did. Doctor Sleep is a fantastic movie. Someone who owns a pet offer showed the bloody bite marks on her arm, but do you think? Oh, someone who owns a pet otter showed the bloody bite marks on her arm, but do you think otters are too cute and adorable to be monsters or killing? Oh no, no. Look. Otters are adorable. Skunks are adorable. Possums can kind of be adorable. Raccoons are adorable, but they can still fuck you up if they need to. So I mean, no animal, no animal could be. So I think any animal could be a killer in an animal movie. Man, I'd love to see a killer otter movie. I really would. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see a killer penguin movie. Fuck it, right? Let's get a killer penguin movie and a killer otter movie, and then we can do a mix: killer otters versus killer penguins, and we can just have a whole movie about that. Well, I did compare myself to an otter, and I fuck up a bit if I needed. It's true. I know you don't like the MCU much, but you should watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It's sweet and really funny too. A lot of meta jokes about actors. I've thought about it. I have thought about it. Watching that Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to superhero stuff, I'm very mixed. My brother is a hardcore superhero fan. He knows everything. He reads his comic books. I mean, he's one of those guys. He reads his comic books, so like he'll critique the movies. He'll be like, "Well, that didn't happen in the movies. I mean, that didn't happen in the comics. That didn't happen in the comics." He's one of those guys. So I mean, he loves the movies though. He really enjoys them. He's the comic book guy. I'm more of the horror guy. Let's see here. Killer cows. Let's do it. Killer cows from outer space. Can we do a Killer Cows parody about like kind of making fun of killer clowns but killer cows from outer space? I would be down. Which holiday is better, Christmas or Halloween? Halloween. Attack of the Mutant Otters. Fuck yeah, we should do it. A little Cheyenne, I'd be the cutest little serial killer otter ever. Yes, you would. That should be a shirt. I should make a killer otter shirt. I picture you with a little knife. Are you going to watch the new Indiana Jones movie? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because I've already seen the other ones, and the first one is my favorite by far. Raiders of the Lost Ark is by far my favorite, and then I'd probably go to the third one with Sean Connery. I can't remember; it's not coming to my mind for some reason. And then I'd go probably the second one, Temple of Doom, and then I'd probably go with the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which was fine. It wasn't great. It was fine. I like the alien stuff, but honestly, I'm a big alien fan, so I kind of enjoyed that. But it was fine. It wasn't great. So, and I'm looking forward to the new one. It did look pretty promising. I used to work at Joan Fabrics and Crafts, and it was crazy during Black Friday. Ew. What kind of music do you like, Jay dude? I like a lot of stuff. I like, rock. I like 80s rock mostly. Chick-fil-A, Killer Cows. I'd be down. I'd be down to watch that. I've been rewatching See No Evil 1 and 2. Actually, I watched See No Evil at my friend Brandy's house the other day. Yeah, that was fun. You're welcome, Michael. Yes, a little knife for sure. Jordan, have you seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? I've not seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I've been really wanting to watch that. Well, actually, when we hit our goals on Patreon, there's going to be a certain goal we hit. And I want to bring my buddy Lane on full time. I want to be able to pay this guy monthly to do YouTube videos with me. And me and him were going to do a segment called B Movie Blowout. And basically, what it consists of is me and him sitting on a couch, getting drunk, and watching some of the worst rated movies of all time, horror films of all time. That was an idea of ours. Yeah. 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 Next to the paranormal investigations, that would have been one that I would love to do. I watched the Willow movie, so good. I enjoyed the first Willow. Isn't the new stuff on Disney Plus now, or we still have to wait a little bit? I don't know if it's on Disney Plus yet or not. Thank you. The Last Crusade. Thank you. The third indie movie is The Last Crusade, and number four was okay. Yeah, it was okay. Number four was definitely okay. This one looks more like it's going back to kind of the Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I genuinely enjoyed The Last Crusade. I thought it was fun. I haven't seen it, but there's 3 episodes on Disney Plus. Okay. I love Willow. It's my mom's favorite. Are you a sci-fi nerd? I like some sci-fi. I'm not a sci-fi nerd though. I do like sci-fi. I like specific sci-fi. I love horror sci-fi. I'm a decent, okay fan of Star Wars. I'm not diehard fan of Star Wars. I'm not like, the guy who has posters all over his walls and action figures and everything. I used to be when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. I like how you saw the arc in the last movie. I like how you saw the arc in the last movie. It was great. I think I think I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm fucking brain dead right there. I normally do that once in a while. Sorry about that, Carolyn. Uh, Nick and Thor love Fireball. Shine Man, I feel like a woman is a good song. Uh, I don't like getting drunk. It's just not fun for me. It wasn't fun for me either. I had alcohol poisoning one night. Yeah, I got the first time I ever got drunk. I had alcohol poisoning. I chugged a full glass of straight tequila, and it's not a small glass. I'm talking like that fucking big. Biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. One of them. One of them. Do you play games on your own time? Sometimes, not recently. My arms have been bothering me a lot lately, so I haven't been playing much games. In the Crystal Skull number 4 of the warehouse, beginning you saw the box. Oh, that's right. Yes, you're right. Okay, okay. My dad was watching some of the third episodes of it, and it looks pretty good. And the Flash actors from the MCU Spider-Man movies is in it too. By the way, someone actually asked me earlier what kind of zombie movie would I direct? I would go back to the original Romero stuff. I would want to make something probably a mix between Dawn of the Dead and Return of the Living Dead. I'd almost want to make a sequel, a direct sequel to the Return of the Living Dead movies. Basically, what I'd be getting at. I played Mario Kart tonight, and tomorrow is emo night with my friends. I like to drink, but only socially if video games are involved. LOL. Tequila is only good in margaritas. Margaritas are good. Straight tequila, oh my god, worst mistake ever. Oh god, I threw up for 8 hours straight. 8 hours of me throwing up. How did you get nerve damage in your arms? Basically, editing too much. I was editing for like a year and a half, and finally it got to my arms. I have a nerve in my elbow that I was leaning on too much, and it eventually just got worse and worse and worse until to the point where I really needed to get it looked at. My son and I were playing Mario Kart earlier. That's such a fun game. That's the kind, if I do gaming, man, I would go back to the original Mario stuff, and obviously the horror stuff. I would be down. I would want to play all the Resident Evil games, all the Silent Hill games, and all that stuff. We'll see how far we get on my channel. We'll see. Right now, it's mostly we're sticking to reactions for the moment, but at some point here soon, I'm going to be getting back to the Quarry and stuff like that, and getting that taken care of, and then going back to doing some other horror games, Five Nights at Freddy's, and all of them. I really can't wait to get back to that stuff. I really, really enjoyed it. I was really enjoying it. I'm not going to be your ideal gamer YouTuber. I'm just not. Gaming works for better for other people, but it is fun to me. I think the Friday the 13th movie should have an urban exploration element in it. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Are you going to watch more of the Overnight channel? Absolutely. Absolutely. I will definitely be diving more into the overnight stuff. I've been seeing how they've been posting more recent videos and stuff. Every video is over an hour and like 14 minutes long, and that can be overwhelming sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, Jordan, you could be a pro gamer, no lie. Well, that's very sweet of you to say. I've never viewed myself as like a pro at anything, so like that's very sweet of you to say. I do have some gaming videos on my channel, so if you guys want to go back and watch some of those, that'd be awesome. Go back and watch some of my gaming stuff. Well, I do. Basically, the only game I play is Fortnite. All the other games are boring, and I know that Fortnite is dead. There's still people who enjoy Fortnite. Seriously, if I became a Minecraft YouTuber tomorrow, I guarantee you I could probably have 1 million subscribers by the end of the week. Minecraft gaming is so fucking big now. All I gotta do is act like an idiot and just play Minecraft. Not saying that's what all the Minecraft YouTubers do. I'm just saying, if I just say stupid shit, I could play Minecraft all day. I probably would have a million subs. Yeah, yeah. I just saying. I've seen my friends watch Minecraft YouTubers, and they are so fucking. They yell at each other. They say dumb shit, and it's just all they do is play Minecraft. Ironically, I want to ask out my crush because when we were doing the meet and greet class thing, she said she liked to play horror games. Stampy and Minecraft were my childhood. And that's I mean, hey, yeah, you want someone you can relate to. If you create your own horror video game, what would you make? My own horror video game. Wow, that is a question. I would make a game about me doing like YouTube, right? In this house specifically, but the house would be haunted. Yeah. And I would like my computer and stuff would turn off in front of me. I would turn around, I'd pick up a flashlight, I'd walk around the house, and the house for some reason is like bolted shut because the spirits don't want me to leave, and I have to try to find a way out. That's how I do the game. I see Peachy's call. I just saw Peachy. No, don't install my Minecraft gamers, Jordan. It takes more than that to be popular in Minecraft. There's a lot of competition in that game, and you're right. You're right. See, that's why I hate talking bad, right? Because you come across people who know more about certain things than me. I don't know a lot about Minecraft myself. I didn't even know that it was like competitive in Minecraft. I always just thought it was just people walking around building stuff with blocks, but I guess there is more to it. So I do appreciate you saying that because yeah, that more to it than I thought. Right, PG MCC. I'm not gonna shit on Minecraft gamers anymore. All the young people I work with like Minecraft. I've never played it. I never understood it. I play Mario and Legend of Zelda. I play Mario. Say I'm sorry, puns, or else. I'm sorry. Fuck, my arm just. Oh fuck. My arm just shot a big bolt of pain right down to my hand. That really hurt. That really hurt. Fuck, that hurt. Okay. For me, I would make an urban exploration game, then to explore abandoned prison and cemetery, and a killer kills your friends one by one, and you have to survive. That'd be fun. I grew up in the 80s with my Atari. Minecraft is something I have no clue about. LOL. I feel like Minecraft is kind of like the Mario of today, like the generation of like today. And that's not a bad thing either. Minecraft is not a bad game. I've played Minecraft before, and it's actually with friends really fun. But I definitely am more of a Mario Kart, Super Mario Bros. Fan by far. Jordan, you are not cocky, but you have the right to voice your opinion. Well, I mean, I'm not afraid to state my opinion, yeah. But hey, Minecraft gaming works for people sometimes, so that's great. That's great. That's great. No, I love that they found something that works. I have more respect for Minecraft gamers than I do mukbang videos. I'm just saying. Do you have John Wayne Gacy interview reaction video? Okay, your channel. There is a John Wayne Gacy interview up on my channel. Yeah, reaction up on my channel. It is 2014. 15 was good years for Minecraft fun. Dude, I remember, yeah, 2014, 2015. I think I got my Xbox in 2017. So, like, that's the time when I played Minecraft. I will always be a Nintendo gal because I played competitive Smash and did Zelda speed runs, but I love Minecraft and I enjoy first-person shooters as well. Same. I mean, Minecraft is a fun game. It is. When you have friends, I think Minecraft is really fun. When you're by yourself, oh, I have never fallen asleep faster. When I'm by myself on Minecraft or 7 Days to Die, I have never fallen asleep faster. I don't think my son ever plays Minecraft. He's into Mario, Sonic, and Pokemon. He's doing it right. He's doing it right. Pokemon, Sonic, and Mario. You could not do any better. Add in some Call of Duty, and then it's like fucking amazing. But like, yeah, that shit, perfect. But hey, I have a lot of respect to Minecraft though. It did something very simple and effective, right? That's how you. Sometimes like the simplest ideas work the best. I've noticed in life. I'd rather be myself in a Minecraft because I don't like people messing with me. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hell yeah, Tari, yours revenge over Minecraft anyway. Going to bed, stay safe, and stay awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Michael. You're a sweet fucking individual, man. Thank you so much for your support. I like to play Minecraft alone because I like to build little houses myself. That's great. No, that's awesome. That is awesome. Literally and seriously, that is awesome. If you guys find like a shit ton of entertainment out of Minecraft, I have nothing but like fucking praise for you. Really. No, in all seriousness, if you could find the things I'm missing from it, absolutely amazing. Gacy is just such an a-hole, an understatement, I know, but damn. Dude, yeah, watching these personal interviews is crazy. It really is. For me, For me, the 64 is my personal favorite console of all time, Nintendo 64. When will we get 2023 movie trailers that has a trailer so far? Is Megan? Trying to think of other horror films. I feel like there's been other trailers that have dropped. I just gotta think of them. I just got an Xbox because learning how to use it is always played. I always play my Nintendo. My nephews are teaching me how to use it. Fuck yeah! Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. No, totally. Minecraft isn't for everyone, and neither is Minecraft content. No, no, it isn't. No, you're right. You're right. When I watch content, man, I watch a lot of Josh Dub and everything. I like the VR stuff. I like watching him do VR shit. I think that's fun. I watched Josh Dub and Molly play like VR Minecraft for 24 hours straight. That's a fun. That was pretty fun watching them kind of lose their shit, getting sick. Uh, it's fun. Gacy was an asshole though, man. It's been very interesting watching real interviews with these real serial killers. Like it's very interesting to watch. You see a side of people you really didn't even see just watching the real interviews. I have a mod in Minecraft that adds dragons. It's my favorite. That's pretty dope. Cocaine Bear. Yes, Cocaine Bear is 2023. Yes, I'm so excited for Cocaine Bear. I cannot wait to see that one. That's one of my most anticipated now. And Evil Dead Rise, I'm pretty sure, at a con recently dropped its first trailer at a Comic Con or something. I'm not sure if it's on the internet now, but it dropped its trailer. I cannot wait to see that trailer. Elvis got approved for one of the best films of 2022 from the Choice Awards. That's awesome. I actually was watching a little bit of that the other day. I saw my sisters watching that. I've been enjoying watching people say play Valorant. I get a lot of tips. I do look forward to Ludwig's chess boxing event because he also has some Smash boxing. Ooh, nice, nice. I can't wait to get back to gaming. You need to watch Helter Skelter. Then some interviews with Charles Manson talk about Total Nut Job. I've seen one interview with him. Charles Manson. I saw one interview with him back in the day. Yeah, he's a different story. Yeah, he's nuts. I can't bring myself to watch a Jeffrey Dahmer series. It seems to it's very if you're not into disturbing stuff, it really is it's one of the most disturbing shows I think I've ever seen in my life. How would you rank all the Evil Dead films? Great question. And a lot of people might not agree with this, and that's fine. The number one would be the Evil Dead remake from 2013. Love it. I think it did everything right, and I just fucking love it. Number two is the original The Evil Dead. Number three is Evil Dead 2. And then number four is Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is my least favorite Evil Dead movie. It went too far into the humor, in my opinion, and I don't mind humor in horror films. I love it. But I also love the horror aspect of Evil Dead 2. Did you see James Gunn is doing a soft reboot for DC? I did not. I love the Evil Dead remake too. It's so good. I love that film. I love it. Charles Manson thought the Beatles made the song Helter Skelter because of him. He was a weird guy. Weird is almost an understatement. Yeah, he was a fucked up. I don't even know what to call him. Last Christmas, I got the Oculus 2 and tried to connect it to my PC on stream, and I wanted to play a VR horror. It allows you to play VR, struggling trying to set up and a game. Dude, I still to this day have not put on a VR headset. Yeah, my brother has one in the room. He has one, but I still have not like actually played it. Looks like a fun time though. I don't know what it would be like. There's one game I really want to play, and that's Phasmophobia on VR. I would want to make a video on it. I would want to do, first time ever playing VR. There's also going to be a Rush Hour 4. I'm a movie nerd. I'm a movie nerd too, and I actually heard that myself. I've never seen the original Rush Hour. Yeah, I've never seen Rush Hour. Last Christmas, my parents gave me my computer and other stuff. That's dope. That's dope. A lot of our Christmas gifts came in today. Actually, we got done wrapping those. A lot of stuff for my family and everything that I got them. Thanks to you guys, I was actually able to get my family a decent amount of stuff for Christmas this year, which is like wouldn't have happened without your support. So I like really do appreciate you guys a lot. You guys really made this Christmas actually worthwhile. Uh, Shane, you got to go to bed. Well, I'll see you later, man. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Hope you sleep well. I love Rush Hour. They are good. That was the game I was talking about. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Let's see here. VR can be very overwhelming. I've heard some pretty crazy things. My brother actually has made a lot of friends on VR and actually has like a group of people that he gets together with and they all hang out every once in a while. He met one of his best friends on VR. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? I'm way too busy to do VR all the time. So like I'm so focused on what I'm doing. I love doing what I do, and I want to continue to do this. I again I mean this when I say it. I would love to do this for the rest of my life. I genuinely love content creating. And though my content isn't always, banger after banger after banger, it's not like 1,000 views for each video. Still, still, I love doing it. I think it's fun. I met one of my best friends playing random online PUBG, so I get that. I could win a VR. I don't miss a single day of my work and giving one away. I never miss work, so that's easy. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Win one. Do it. When I think of VR, I think of the Lawnmower Man. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. You know how many people have told me though that's a bad movie? I still want to watch it though. I love bad movies. I like people always assume like just because they think it's bad, like they know it's bad or publicly, been announced bad, that I won't watch it. I like bad movies sometimes. I love watching bad movies because it reminds me that we have a lot of fucking amazing ones out there. It just reminds you like, yeah, not all of them are great, but that's why you have to appreciate the ones that are really good. It's a horrible movie, but I watch it. Sometimes bad movies are super entertaining. They really are. Have you seen Troll 2? Have you seen Troll 2? Neil Bog? It's Goblin spelled backwards. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm trying. It's the only reason I go to work now. Fuck yeah. I'm glad you found a good another reason besides making paycheck after paycheck to go to work. I'm gonna fucking win a VR headset. Hell yeah. I had a PC that was kind of bad and I couldn't download, dude. I relatable. It took me a while, but I finally got my new PC. It's nothing amazing, but it works fucking light years better than my original. I think there'll be a VR theaters that it's coming someday. We're gonna have a VR theater where you'll like be like surrounded by the movie. I already guarantee you it's coming. Personally, I don't need to feel like I'm actually in the movie to watch it. I would be more than fine with just going to the movie theaters and watching it. I'm like that. I really am. I feel like, going to the movie theaters is an experience of in itself. Like, okay, I'll give you an example of a movie I feel like would be kind of cool in VR. The Super Mario Bros. Movie would be fucking nuts in VR. Could you imagine those little animated toads running around you and shit? You'd never it'd be fucking crazy. How can a movie that is so how can a movie that is so much fun? Agree that would be too much VR be bad. Oh yeah, yeah, there'd be a VR theaters. That would be crazy to be honest. I'm just saying, like, there's certain movies I'd be like, that would be kind of neat in VR. The Polar Express. Could you imagine being on the bus, like just sitting on a seat in the bus while a guy runs down and sings like the Hot Chocolate song? Shit like that would be fine. But like movies like, Indiana Jones or fucking Star Wars, I don't see VR really being all that cool. I mean, I don't know. It'd be weird. It'd be weird. The Batman would be crazy to experience in a VR theater. Nah, it would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? I'm gonna hop off my computer and hop back on the stream. My phone probably gonna go to sleep for 5 minutes because I have a migraine. No worries, man. I completely understand. 3D gives me a headache. I'm not sure I could do VR. 3D gives me a headache too. I just like watching movies on the screen. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I like it that way. So, guys, it is getting late. It's like almost 1 in the morning now. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. So here soon, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. So I do really appreciate you guys hopping on in, joining me on this live stream. It means a lot. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and chatting with me. It means so fucking much. And Francis, I appreciate the $3, man. No, I think that was Francis. That was Francis who donated the $3, I think. So yeah, I am pretty sure I am right about that. Yeah. So I appreciate the donation, man. I really do. You guys be on the lookout because I'm gonna be uploading more stuff to Patreon here soon. There's gonna be a lot more stuff coming. I just gotta focus on getting my head back in the game and everything. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. Let's see here. VR chat was one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. It's very stormy at where I live right now. We may lose power. Winds are 50 miles per hour. 50 to 80 miles per fuck. By you guys, I'll send tracking number. All right, man. All right, yes, guys. How is Church? Church is doing good. Church is doing good. Thank you for asking, Carolyn. Church is doing good. He's actually downstairs right now, probably eating, honestly. I'm also going to hop off, go to get some gaming in. Good night, chat, and Jordan, stay safe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Hope you stay safe, Taylor. Sorry to hear that you're having high winds right now. It's crazy. We had them last weekend, so I completely understand. All right, guys, please take care. Yes, I'm glad you caught it, Philip. Thank you so much for hopping on in, man. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, have a great night. Keep it retro, and I'll take you guys out in the next video. So, yeah, take care.